Hello, fight fans. Seattle Mike fights with friends. Everybody, please hit that like button, or I will tell Mike Tyson to take over your child's speech therapy class. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to double ring that bell so you're notified every time we drop a new video, or go live like this Saturday, September 11th, for a special event, a couple of special events going on that day. But was I surprised when I read the news this morning, when I looked on MMA Junkie? So I knew Evander Holyfield was going to be fighting Vitor Belfort now, almost 59 years old. Evander will be 59 next month. Little did I know that there was a man well over 70 going to be added to this card. I'm talking about former president, the 45th president of the United States, Donald Trump, and his son, Donald Trump Jr. No, I'm not making this up. You guys can look it up. So President Trump has been asked by Triller, former President Trump, I should say, by Triller, for him and his son to do what they are calling a game cast for Evander Holyfield versus Vitor Belfort. This is not like a fight companion, though. It sounds like now he's going to be like the actual commentator. He's going to be like the Joe Rogan, and his son apparently the John Anik. No disrespect to Joe Rogan and John Anik, but what in the hell is going on, guys? I mean, this just keeps getting wilder and wilder. I mean, I thought Triller, had gone about as far as they were going to go with the boxing thing. Of course, you had the Paul brothers over there who now moved over to Showtime. They're too mainstream for Triller now, apparently, which is also insane. Then Triller decided, hey, this MMA versus boxer thing, this is a pretty good idea. Showtime did pretty good with it, with Jake Paul and Tyrone Woodley. Let's have Vitor Belfort fight Oscar De La Hoya. Well, similar ages. I think Oscar, maybe about 5-6 years older than Belfort. Belfort is in phenomenal shape, by the way. This is looking like the TRT fort of, the 2015, 2016, around that era, the TRT era of the UFC. Evander Holyfield, I hope he's on some TRT. The guy's almost 60 years old. But I really did not expect this, Donald Trump being the commentator. I thought it was going to be Alex Jones, personally. But I think he might have been busy that week. So in a surprise announcement made Tuesday, according to MMA Junkie, the promotion Triller sent in a press release confirming Trump, the 45th president of the United States, will be involved in the pay-per-view broadcast on Fight TV from the Seminole Hard Rock Casino and Resort in Hollywood, Florida. According to Triller Fight Club, Trump will host and commentate the boxing event, which will see boxing legend Holyfield come out of retirement to compete for the first time since 2011 when he takes on former UFC champion Vitor Belfort in an 8-round boxing match. Holyfield stepped in as a late replacement, of course, when Oscar De La Hoya got the Tony Khabib virus. Trump said, "I love great fighters and I love great fights. I look forward to seeing both this Saturday night and sharing my thoughts ringside. You won't want to miss this special event." The Triller Fight Club pay-per-view begins at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, and is priced at $49.99. UFC Hall of Famer Tito Ortiz will box former UFC middleweight champion Anderson Silva in the co-main event. I mean, of course, Trump's no stranger to the combat world. He helped out a lot with the UFC in the beginning of the UFC. He's been friends with Dana White for years. He had events at his casinos in Atlantic City. Dana White threw his support behind Donald Trump, not just for the first election in 2016, but even stronger in this last election in 2020. Now they're making, that link here on MMA Junkie. This event has nothing to do with the UFC. In fact, I imagine Dana White probably wishes Triller would, go disappear somewhere, because if you're a real fight fan or a real fight promoter, I mean, these guys have to get annoying. They're over there working their butt off, the real fighters, and then, these guys come on and they put on what is essentially a circus and hope to get millions of pay-per-view buys. Will they? I don't know. I do think adding Trump to this card is going to be a winner, though. I don't think anybody's going to cancel their pay-per-view buys because he's on there, but I think it's just one thing to push people over the edge and throw that $50 out there. And Triller has been a very questionable company over its short existence, even doing things as to send bills to people that downloaded their event and didn't pay their $50. They're out there. They are out there. But this is interesting. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised that Donald Trump is doing this. I think it's a bit beneath the position. He's going to get out there, though. He's going to get his name out there. He's going to get some publicity. I think it's a great deal for Triller. I know he's a very polarizing figure, but like I said, I don't think, that anybody's going to cancel their pay-per-view because he's on there. He's one of those guys. It's kind of like Conor McGregor. It's like you love him or hate him, but everyone wants to see what he does next. And, fortunately or unfortunately, however you feel about it, this guy was our president. He may be again. And this is just another strange moment in the history of Donald Trump and now combat sports. So let me know what you guys think down there in the comments below. Are you excited about the former president co-commentating this? If you would prefer this voice, you can watch that event, mute the Triller event, and I will be doing a play-by-play fight companion, or you can listen to both. I'll probably be listening to some of it in my earpiece as I usually am, just so I know what's going on. If the doctor's thinking about stopping a fight, or there's something that they have to tell people, that way I'm updated. But when I seen this announced this morning, I thought, wow, we just announced the launch of Weapons of Mass Discussion, and within on a community post yesterday, within 10 hours, Donald Trump's announcing that he's jumping into my field. He's going to try to do fight companions. He's going to try to out-commentate. With all due respect, Mr. Former President, you can't do what I do. We'll see. Well, we'll see what it looks like on Saturday. But, I would challenge you to a commentating match any day. The play-by-play. And I would share the booth. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses next time.